Hi, everyone. My name is Brian Butler, and I'm happy to have you in COMM 210. This is a brand new course that explores a variety of different communication elements. We're going to be taking a look at a couple different subjects throughout the semester. We'll start off with a pretty intensive study on artificial intelligence, AI, as it's otherwise known. But we're not just going to look at AI as AI. We're going to dig into some of the implications around it, things about ownership, questions of bias, questions of how do you take ChatGPT text and make it a little bit more of your own, and a little bit about how AI leans into issues of disinformation, particularly in the political realm. We'll then spend the rest of the class looking at a couple different hot button media topics right now that'll make you a little bit more aware of how to consume media. We'll be spending a unit on content farms. We'll be spending particular time on learning the difference between disinformation and misinformation. And we'll talk a bit about echo chambers, what they are, and how all of what we talked about, AI, disinformation, misinformation, really contributes to how dangerous echo chambers are. Throughout the course, there will be 7 modules. Each module has its own folder in Blackboard. In that folder are all the materials that you need to complete that module's assignments, including readings, videos, etc. There is no textbook for the course because everything is built in to the shell. There'll essentially be several different types of assignments throughout. Each one is going to have its own unique qualifications and specifications. You'll be able to read about those in the assignment sheets and then also in the assignments tab. There'll also be a number of discussions that everyone will be required to submit. A lot of them have multiple parts to them, so I encourage you to read them really carefully and make sure that you understand what is required of you. Some of the other things that you probably want to be aware of as you start to complete this course. You probably need access to social media of one form or another. Probably most of you in this course at least have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, as it's now called. I'd also encourage you to make sure you can get access to YouTube, and it might be a good idea to look into, even for just this class, a TikTok account. You'll see why as you go through some of the material. Everything is outlined for you in the course syllabus. And in the syllabus, you're going to see every module broken down into what is due and when it is due, and almost a little bit of a checklist format. So if you use the syllabus throughout the semester, you can literally go through, look at what you need to read, look at what you need to watch, what assignments you need to complete, and almost check them off right down the list. One thing I do advise everybody is to really not wait until the last minute to complete the module assignments. You're going to find pretty quickly that they sort of build an intensity throughout the module. So if you're sitting down the night before the module is due and trying to get through all the readings and all the videos and then synthesize it and complete whatever assignments are due, you're probably not going to be able to do it, or you're going to produce work that just is subpar. I highly encourage you to work through the modules in a pace that works for you, but also stretched out a bit. So you're not waiting to read and synthesize and react to the material the day that the assignment is due. That's a pretty important point I'd like to make about this class. Thanks so much for signing up. I'm looking forward to working with you and really diving into some really interesting territory as we go through this course. This course is going to make you think. It might make you think a little bit outside the box. We may even have some pretty uncomfortable conversations about certain things that you may be doing that you're not even aware of as a media consumer. And hopefully, come the end of the course, you'll have a little bit of a better grasp of how to use AI in a smart way, but also some of the problems with AI as of right now. Plus, how to be a bit of a better media consumer, and some of the philosophical and sociological reasons that we react to media and why media is created purposely to have us react. Please feel free to shoot me an email if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to working with you. Thanks.